The days are numbered for 3 properties in the city of Abilene. They are all in the midst of a 30-day period. 2 of the buildings facing demolition or a chance to appeal, and the owners of the other working to provide a plan of action or consider demolition as well.
Ktab's Noah McKinney gives us a quick look into past and possible futures of a former elementary, historic commerce building, and community hub as their owners are faced with some difficult decisions. Tonight's top story.
No matter the property, every building has a history. Problem is that past can often take a toll.
Nuisance, hazardous electrical wiring,
inadequate sanitation, structural hazard,
hazardous plumbing, hazardous mechanical, and faulty weather protection.
The Abilene Board of Building Standards addressing the futures of 3 buildings with deep roots in the city. The North 13th Rec Center, Fair Park Elementary, and a multi-purpose building on Peach Street dating back to the 1920s, all found to be in severe disrepair.
People in that neighborhood, they want their neighborhood to be good. We want it to be good.
Gary Hill is the general manager for KG&Z Radio, current owners of the Peach Street property.
I mean, it's a battle.
All 3 have faced break-ins, theft, and vandalism, as Armstrong Electric manager Brooks Armstrong explained about his property, the Fair Park Elementary.
Immediately I need to put a fence around it because they attacked that building like you wouldn't believe. Electrical is pretty much gone.
And speaking on behalf of the rec center's owners, Shante Fleming of Let Us Breathe Abilene, expressing a desire to save the building from the scrap heap.
Really trying to preserve our Black history that is down there.
At one point in time, each of these buildings served a public service, whether education, commerce, or community gathering.
When he first opened it, it was a fairly good place to go.
Abilene historian and local leader Reverend Andrew Penn speaking on the decline of the rec center.
Drugs were beginning to increase, and today it is somewhat of an eyesore in the neighborhood.
A word used at one time or another to describe all 3 properties, facing the owners with the same decision.
Try to gut it and try to save it, or do we look at to demolish it and to start out with something new there?
Both North 13th and Peach were given 30 days to either demolish or appeal, and the Fair Park Elementary owners given that same amount of time to submit a plan of action for repairs. In each case, it will come down to what they can afford and what's best for the community.
It would be cool to see that building go back to the heydays, and it's just kind of sad to see things get bulldozed.
It's at a point now to where something else can come in there to be very positive, and then it will put a different perspective on the minds of people are saying, well, don't go on 13th Street. They'll be proud to come down 13th Street.
For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Noah McKinney.
Thank you, Noah. The Board of Building Standards giving the owners of each of the buildings 30 days to make a decision. That's up at the end of the month.